Hi everyone! It's been a while since I've made some videos here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess just kind of my work and money and, kind of this kind of work that I do and how I make money and that sort of thing. So right now my previous video when I made the one about recording, well, editing that Iris Faye recording. Yeah, I wanted to give a brief update on that. I pretty much finished the audio that day, or like the following day. I think it was the following day. And I just finished the video now, and it's pretty much ready. And by video, I just mean the actual graphics, because it still has to be rendered. I have to add some more things to it, and then it'll probably be ready for next week. So I thought I'd give you a brief sneak peek at the video. Real quick first, here is the final product for the audio. Here's everything that I've added and changed. All these crazy symbols here are the different paintings of the different sides. So left, right, and so on. So we got various painting from different sides, left and right. So yeah, this is the final product for the actual audio. Now over to the video side. We have some nice cool effects here, and it created a heart up top there. That was not on purpose, I can assure you that, but that's pretty cool. So let me just play a quick sample here for you. So it just like comes out like that. So it's kind of slow right now, but yeah, it's pretty cool. How it is, I mirrored it, because the original, that's kind of how it would look. So it's mirrored, so it creates this nice cool effect. So yeah, I have different effects here, different particles. A saber, which is a free plugin you can get, which is what that center bar is, and that sort of stuff. So let me move on to the main topic that I wanted to do here. I'm going to set this up for render, and then I'll talk to you all. So here we go. We are rendering to about 2.5 minutes into it already. And look, it's going to take about 4 hours, which is actually pretty fast compared to how much I've seen some of the other ones. Some of the other ones have been, well, let's just say that some of the other ones have been like 16 plus hours. Yeah. So here I am in my room again, as you can see. So did you see? I noticed this thing. Kind of hard to really show it, but it's like a spider web ring that you put around. These things are so hard to get on. Yeah, looking good today. Got this too. Anyway, basically, some people were asking like about like my job, my career, what I do, how I make money, and that sort of thing. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. Okay? So pretty much what I just showed you, pretty much everything you see about me, like the videos I make on this channel, Autumn channel, Iris channel, I'm all self-taught with everything. With all of the media, all of the websites, all of that. I'm completely self-taught. I got into video production probably about when I was maybe 12 or 13, maybe. I made my first DVD. Started editing. It was mostly video game related. I loved video games, so I got into extracting the music and videos from video games and compiling them into a cutscene DVD. So I really loved that. So that's pretty much how I kind of started getting into all this. So I think when I first started, I don't think I even like jumped into like, I think I did it at first actually. There were a few games that I recorded the video from the game as I was like the cutscenes and stuff as I was going into the game. Like you could select any kind of cutscene, so I went to play it and I recorded it. But then I learned how to extract the videos, the pre-rendered videos from the game. Some videos can't be extracted, of course, because it's like real time. But I love doing that. I love extracting the music. There's like several soundtracks of games that I have that you can't find like anywhere online, and if you can, there's like sound effects in the background. So I'm like, I'm the only one who has it. So yeah, I really got into that. I really loved doing that. That was always fun. And then that's kind of when I started getting into like web design. I created like this video game related website where it was like about like videos and music and that sort of stuff. So that was really cool. And that's when I really like when I started the web design. I first just kind of relied on a template, and I just did like standard HTML pages. So whenever I would add a new page, I would just copy a previous page and then just update the information, like the title, the images, and that sort of stuff. And that made it impossible when I had to edit something, because if I had like 40 pages of something on this website, whenever I updated it, I would have to do the find and replace command and replace everything in the list. So that was quite annoying. And then I started to get into PHP and MySQL and databases and that sort of thing. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I can have one file, and then all the information that gets displayed on that page is in a database. And all you do is just query the ID of whatever you want to display on the page, and then it shows you all that information. And I was just like, yeah, I want to learn that. So I was self-taught with the PHP as well, the web design languages and everything. So I did that on my own as well. So something else that I was completely self-taught with. So yeah, I'm self-taught with quite a bit. I guess also around the time that I was really into like video making and DVDs and that sort of thing, I also like used this software on my computer to kind of make my own music. It was pretty much just like loops and stuff that I just kind of arranged. And that was a lot of fun because it reminded me of several years prior, probably when I was like under 10 or so, or maybe like around 9 or 10. I don't remember the exact year, maybe it was a little older, I don't know. I have to see when the game came out. But there was this game for the PlayStation 1 called MTV Music Generator, where you can make your own music. And I loved that so much. I would make like these songs that were like 13-minute long, and I would create all these weird names for them. I have to show you that. And then I would create like a video for it, so it was just amazing. So let me see if I can find an album real quick, just so I can show you what I named some of the tracks. Oh my gosh, I found it. Volume 1 and Volume 2. So look at some of the track names for these. First one here is one that my sister created, so that's why it's pretty normal. And all the rest, these are all ones I created. And the reason why there's 3 of these, I think there was like some kind of problem when I went to record it, so I had to record it 3 different times. So I just put it, because it was streaming directly from the game into a CD recorder. So you couldn't really like edit anything. It was all real time. So yeah, this was really cool. Version 2. It's not, we don't have the cover or anything like that, it's just all written. But let's look at some of these names. Like this one, Macaroni A, and then the artist is ND Cheese. And then for some reason there's just a random Xenosaga track in here. Last Battle with Xenosaga. That's very strange, and this is just really cool stuff. Now, I really got into like making CDs and making artwork for CDs because there was a game that I have called Time Splitters. I created the soundtrack for it. This is completely my own soundtrack that I created here from the game. This is all the music from the game, but I created, I put the artwork together, made it into here. I put the tracks here. Even on the inside, we have artwork here where the tracks have artwork. Even like the credits here. So this is like volume 1 and then volume 2 soundtrack. Really cool stuff. And then yeah, credits. Amazing. So I created these, and I even like showed a friend, like, look what I have, because I really liked Time Splitters as well. And then he was just like, yeah, what about it? I'm like, I created these. He's like, you did not. They look real. I'm like, yep, I did, and I created these. So that's some really, really cool stuff. So yeah. So that was pretty much what started my whole interest in this media and web stuff. So I was really into like video games and everything, and that's when I created those albums and DVDs and video projects and everything. So I really, really loved that. So I really got into that. Probably Silent Hill 3 was probably the game that I probably played the most. Probably played through that like so many times, and recorded the story like multiple times from it. I think I had to record it multiple times or something. I don't remember, and I watched it back. And that was a lot of fun and everything. So that was like all real-time cutscenes, which is why I had to play through it and record it like to like a DVD recorder and everything. So yeah. So I did that. And then those were kind of like my skill set, because when I went to school, I never really pursued any kind of video or a web or media related class. Like I could have gone into a class. They had a class at my high school, but I never did. Instead, I got a drafting class, like where you do like blueprints of houses and everything. And like the first year we were there, we didn't use any like computer software. It was all just hand done, which I didn't like that. I don't think anyone else really cared for that too much. But after that, we used AutoCAD software on the computer, and that was definitely quite a bit of fun as well, because that was kind of closer to my skill set. It was more like 3D type of stuff. So it wasn't quite at my skill set, but it was definitely computer related, so I really liked that. So that was really good. So pretty much after that, then, I just continued on doing my own thing. And then when I started the YouTube, my skill set was already kind of there, because I did. So bright. So when I started YouTube, that's pretty much when I already had that kind of skill set. It's like, okay, video editing. I know quite a bit of video editing. Let's continue on there. I didn't really know too much about audio editing, and then I just kind of progressed from there. So I just kept kind of working on that, and I got better at that. And then, as you can see now, I didn't know anything about image editing either. I was completely a novice with that. So then I really got into like image editing, and I started doing so many things, like creative things with my own images. And I created some really cool things. And I also created like a lot of funny things as well. Like when my sister is over, we would do like funny images and everything. And yeah, that is a whole lot of fun. So I got better at the image editing, pretty good at the video editing, and audio kind of came in. Started learning some more stuff about that and make my audio sound better. I'm not an expert in any of these fields, I would say, but I know enough to increase the production value of my content that I make by quite a bit. I think my content is very high quality. It looks really good. It's sounds good. So not really here. I mean, this isn't like professional here. This is just me on my phone. The only thing that's technically close to professional would be I have a nice microphone connected to my phone is what I use to record the audio, which is probably why it sounds better than the audio directly on the phone. I use that because, well, I had it because I record, when I do my RSFA recordings, I do it with this microphone on my phone. It comes from the phone, so I don't have like a super expensive recorder or anything. It's just a little microphone on my phone. Pretty good quality, I would say. So, yeah. So that's like the only thing that's kind of professional about these videos here that I do. So pretty much the autumn and the iris videos are very professional. A lot of time and money goes into those. And just my skill set is improving as I kind of expand, video, audio, web, motion like graphics and design and that sort of thing, images, and just getting into that. And the next topic was like about the money. Like, so many people have asked me, like, what do you do as a job? How do you make money? I've always been someone, like, I didn't want to work for someone else. Like, I always wanted to do my own thing, and that's kind of where there's been, like, a lot of conflict, because my grandmother's like, if you're not going to go to college, which I dropped out of college, like, the first few months, because I didn't want to go there. First of all, I wanted to do my own thing. So she was like, if you're not going to go to college, you got to find a job. And I was just so upset. So that's why I was really pushing myself to try to get some kind of money. And I just kept pushing and pushing. And I just wasn't really getting any kind of money from what I was doing at the time. And it's always been ad related to get my money. So I put like ads on my website and we get a little bit of money. It depends on how much traffic you get. So if you get a lot of traffic, you're going to get more money on the ads. And essentially how the ads pay, it's all with Google. I've always had a Google Ads, Google AdSense. So how the money paid, how it's paid is essentially, that's also compared to YouTube as well, since I earn money from YouTube. I earn money from all 3 channels that I have because of ads. So essentially how it works is I will not earn any money if someone is blocking ads or they don't see ads on a particular video, which can happen. Not every single playback is a monetized one, and not every single video is eligible for monetization. So that's something you have to be aware of, because if you're making a video that's like about inappropriate topics like violence or sex or drugs or whatever, you're not going to be able to monetize it and make money off of it. And if a few of my videos have been about like surgeries and sex and that sort of thing, so you can't make any money off those videos. The only other way is with the new YouTube subscription service, YouTube Red, that you can earn some money from that, because it's based on how many people watch your video for a duration. So if your video is 20 minutes and a bunch of people with YouTube Red watch it for the full 20 minutes, then you will earn some amount of money. It's nowhere near the amount, though, of AdSense, the ads that play on it. Not even comparable. Like, it's so tiny. It's like 10% of what the ad revenue can give you. So essentially how you make money from the ads was essentially just you sign up for the program, ads are displayed on your YouTube videos or on your website. You have to put them in on your website, and just seeing the ad there the person doesn't necessarily earn any money. If it's a video ad, you have to watch, I think, for like 15 seconds. No, it is, if it's a video ad, you have to watch for at least 30 seconds or the entire length of the ad, if it's shorter than 30 seconds, in order for the advertiser to pay Google, which then pays you. So that's essentially how it works. And there's like a revenue share. So if, let's say, an advertiser says, I'm gonna bid 60 cents to display this ad, and then someone interacts with it or they watch it for longer than 30 seconds, then 60 cents from the advertiser's account goes to Google. Google then divides that, I think it's like 60-40. So I think it's 60-40. I don't know. You get, oh gosh, I don't even know how much you get. You either get 60 or 40% of that. Actually, I can't even remember. You'd think I would remember since that's how I'm making money here, but yeah, you only get a percentage. You don't get the full amount. So, when I started YouTube and everything, it wasn't to make any kind of money. It honestly wasn't. It was to be able to kind of share my experiences and be able to help myself with the mental struggles that I had, and be able to share all these things that are in my mind. Like, I have all these things to share. I have to share them with someone. There was no one to share them with. So I did that, and then I started seeing a lot of views, a lot of people following me, a lot of people watching. And I was like, oh wow, maybe I can actually go somewhere with this. So I just kind of continued on. And then I ended up monetizing the videos and started earning a little bit of money from it. And then it started to turn into, okay, I'm able to put a little bit of money away. And then I filed taxes for the first time because I made over a certain amount. Like if you make over, I think it's like $400. If you're self-employed, you have to pay taxes. So I had to do with that for the first time a few years back. And pretty much since then, the money that I make from YouTube, it's helped me be able to pay for my groceries each month. It's able to allow me to spend on the various like supplements and products that I take, and just purchase a few things that I may need. And put a little bit of money away into my savings. It's not much. Like if I had to compare how much money I made, it would be like part-time job wages, pretty much. So I guess like no, I really wouldn't know how to calculate it, but if you worked a full-time job at minimum wage, I don't earn that much. Now if views and people start watching and it's like a lot in increase, which some days it has been like a huge spike, and I earn a lot of money, and then you can't depend on that, because then the day later or a few days later, it just, you can see like a graph of your income. It's like, sometimes it's been like really low. Like, oh my gosh, I was like really struggling for it. It's like, oh my gosh, I've only made like $8 today in one day. I'm like, how? Yet on a very, very, very high viewing day, I made like $250 in one day, because of how much views I got. So it all depends. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing with my life, I suppose, making money. Essentially, my goal then is to really kind of continue on doing my own thing, and new opportunities will open themselves up. I'll pursue new opportunities. More ways of making money and income are going to present themselves, and I'm going to go for them, and ultimately I think it will be able to support me. It just takes a while to climb this ladder, because if I compare my success and my income versus last year, it's definitely higher. So just continuing on with that, and I'll be doing better and better and better, and will one day be able to financially support myself and be able to have multiple sources of income, and be able to be kind of stable and financially secure and everything. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about here. So yeah, thank you for listening to my little talk here. So I'm gonna continue on with my work. My next project after this iris thing is done is another autumn video. It's gonna be about why people lie. Already got some ideas for it. I need to write up a script for it. So yep, planning that next. I'll get to that, and we'll see that video soon enough. So yep, I will talk to you all later. Thank you for listening to my story, and I hope you enjoyed this video.